friends, and welcome to another Clean With Me weekly reset kind of video. If you've seen my other video, I didn't film last week. I did film and I messed up the footage. I don't know. Anyway, there wasn't one last week, but if you've seen the first one I did, you'll know that this is real life clean your house. Like, this is not one of those houses that is already clean and she just looks all perfect in heels. No, this is like real life mama in her leggings and socks cleaning a real life dirty house. If you're new, my name is Amanda and I work full-time and I have a part-time side hustle that I make crafts and things like that to get out of debt. We are doing the Dave Ramsey plan, so I'm super excited. One of the things you'll see is some pizza boxes still out because we celebrated this week. We paid off my husband's student loan, so I'm super excited about that. What a burden lifting. If you'd like to see some budgeting videos or some side hustle videos and just how we've gotten, this far out of debt, leave me a comment below. So like I said, I work full-time. My husband works full-time. He's a local police chief. Our 17-year-old son has a job where he works part-time. He also attends school full-time because he's a junior in high school. And then our 9-year-old is also in school and has Cub Scouts, and our oldest has drama. We just are going a million different directions. And y'all know how that is, right? Like, it's not just our family. Like, everybody's lives are crazy right now, right? So between that and working to get out of debt, so we're working extra hard to, just to bring in that extra, sometimes our house just gets neglected. So once a week, usually on a Saturday or Sunday, today happens to be Saturday, I like to reset the house. I like to just get the house clean, get it back to the way it was. It's not perfect. We live here. The windows don't always get washed. All that, things. It's just the basic cleaning, the just picking up everything, putting everything that didn't get back in its place, sweeping, mopping the floors, catching up on all of the laundry, catching up on any dishes that just, piled up through the week. I try to go to bed with my dishes done every single night, but you know what? Sometimes something happens and just one or two get left out, and by the weekend, you have an extra load to do. In addition to that, I like to look at my planner and I like to meal prep and meal plan, and like I said, I'll do laundry and get all of that ready for the next week. Basically, anything that's going to make my next week life a little bit busier, I like to do. But again, guys, this is real life. This house is a mess, and this is one of the bad weeks. Some weeks I'm like, oh, it's not too bad. No, this is one of the weeks that I'm like, holy hand grenades, what happened? So let me take you around, show you what we're starting with, and let's get cleaning. We got a new bookshelf over there. If you remember before, I had a white one over there, but I actually switched it out so that I could use it for my backdrop upstairs in my studio to film other YouTube videos. And so I bought that one, which it matches better down here. Oh my gosh, the Nerf, right? So we always have Nerf guns out. I don't know, we have a random bean bag. The chair is in the middle because sometimes we have extra boys over that play on the Xbox and different things, and so things just get kind of left out there. Oh, our poor couches. They're so bad, and they are so wore out and stained and beat up, and the middle section actually falls in. But you know what? We're trying to just have contentment and just live with it until we get out of baby step 2. Then maybe we'll consider buying some new furniture. I'm going to leave a picture of what this looked like because we actually had friends over for St. Patrick's Day, so I had that all decorated and all of that, and we had some food out. Just so you know, I filmed these like 1 week and then I upload them the next. So it hasn't been like 2 weeks since St. Patrick's Day. It was actually earlier this week. It was on Sunday, and this is the next Saturday. So it hasn't been out that long. But anyway, those are all things that were on the old bookshelf that just haven't gotten moved to the new bookshelf. So I've got a few things, even old like VCR tapes. I think that was like an ultrasound video or something. We have that I just keep. It's an ultrasound video of our baby. We had a baby born stillborn, and so it's like our only video of him, so I keep that, but it needs to go back on the bookshelf. That is my little sign. I need to get that all switched over to a new saying. We've got a little leprechaun on the wall. So yeah, that was all so cute and everything, but it needs to come down and get cleaned. Oh, our bay window. It is one of my favorite parts of the house, but it's also the hot spot. It gets so crazy with things. It's just a drop-off point for everything. So my husband has a couple work laptops. He's been getting those set up, some new laptops for his officers. So he was working on that last night, getting that all set up. That's a random basket of laundry, real life. Now the table. Okay, so you guys, we actually eat at the table every single night, and yet somehow this happened in the last, seriously, 3 days. So there is the box for that. Now normally Jacob builds all of my furniture like that, but okay, here is true life confession, right? I wanted it, and I wanted it quickly, and you know how guys get around to things, and I just didn't want to wait 6 months for him to build me one. I know he would have, but I splurged, and I spent the $27 at Walmart for that new bookcase so that I could have one for my YouTube backdrop. Yes? Okay. Yep. Okay. You guys know, right? You guys know. Anyway, so there are some random tools that he used to put together. Jacob did put it together for me to put that together. There's a random hoodie I guess he took off while I was putting it together. This is a box. This was, I got new lights for my YouTube studio, so that came in the mail the other day. Down there is those lovely Pizza Hut boxes. We splurged for pizza. Aren't we glamorous? We didn't even get the $5, pizzas. We actually splurged for Pizza Hut because we paid off Jacob's student loan, so excited, and Blake passed his multiplication test on the same day. So we were just celebrating and living life. So yes, we splurged for Pizza Hut. Here's another look at all the crazy mess. Yes. Real life. So here is our kitchen. If you see my other video, you know that we just keep a couple snack bowls. Honestly, those chips probably need to go. They have been there for 2 weeks ago. We don't eat very many chips, and we got them when we had friends coming over for, a get together and everything. And they actually brought some of them. We had some of them, and they've just still been there. So probably some of those that have been open probably are pretty stale by now. So I need to figure out a quick use for them or just get rid of them. Yes, we have dishes. You know what? Yes, we all have dirty dishes, and that includes me, right? So I actually was going to do them. Like I said, I do try to do a load every single night, but I ran out of dish soap, and I was lazy and decided to not hand wash them. I just decided to wait till the next day when I had bought dishwasher soap. So yes, yep, true life, no judging. And over here is just the stove area, and it's just got random things that just didn't find its way home. Yep. This is my help. Yep. He is a giant German Shepherd. His name is Schultz. He weighs 115 pounds. Yes. Schultz. Diabetes is a thing. Okay, so the last part that I just kind of cleaned, it's kind of dark in here, I'll show you, is our downstairs bathroom. We have a couple other bathrooms that I just randomly clean throughout the week as I just keep up with, but this is the downstairs one. This is one that my teenage son uses, and also all of our guests use, so it doesn't get too bad. Connor is really good about keeping all of his things put away. I'll show you. He just keeps all of his stuff, like his shave things and everything in this, so it's not the most organized, but hey, it's a 17-year-old boy, so I'll take it. But anyway, I will be, just quickly cleaning this bathroom. Usually while I clean downstairs, my boys will be cleaning their rooms. Connor's actually at work today, and Blake is still sleeping. We had a really busy day yesterday. Yesterday we drove to our state capital in Jefferson City, and so it was a long day. It was a long day. We got back home late. He's still sleeping. My husband's actually upstairs working on some things, and he is always good. My husband is the bed maker, so he always picks up our room on a daily basis. I'm so thankful for him, because I'm not good at that, right? But he always picks up our room and makes the bed every single morning. Yeah, so normally Blake would be cleaning his room. He'll be throwing his laundry down. We do have a laundry chute, so he'll throw his laundry down the laundry chute, and I'll get started on all of that. And then you usually see him in my last one, my only video that actually, I keep forgetting my last one didn't get uploaded because the footage was, whatever. But you will see him come down and take things back and forth and help me clean up and different things like that. So I do put my kids to work, y'all. Yes. Anyway, I have talked enough. Let's get clean. Oh, I did forget to mention, if you've seen that in the video over there as I was looking at the living room, that is all orders. So that is all some things that are orders for a customer, so for part of my side hustle. So that's what that is. Before I get into any of the cleaning, I like to start my routine by just doing a load of dishes and putting on a load of laundry. That way those kind of things can be going while I'm cleaning other rooms. This cabinet needs so much new organization. Oh my goodness, it just, things have just like gotten out of hand. So if you'd like to see, you know, some cabinet organization videos, leave me a comment below because I'm definitely going to be doing them soon. Once I get my dishes on, I start a load of laundry. We usually have, you know, 4 or 5 loads, not counting the like bedding. And so I like to just get it on and started so I can keep rotating it throughout the day. Here I am pouring out an old bottle of water into our houseplants. Am I the only one that does that? I don't know. I always feel weird pouring down old bottle water down the sink, so I always just put it in our houseplants. I don't know, weird thing. Sometimes I start in the kitchen and sometimes I start in the living room. I started in the living room this week just because I knew I wanted to get that table that is in between our living room and our dining room there. I knew I wanted to get all of that picked up, and so I'm just going through here. I'm just going through Blake's papers from his backpack, make sure there's nothing I need to keep. All of the cleaning products that I'm using today come from Grove Collaborative. They always have like the neatest specials where you can get all these really cool things for free. I do have a link in the description box below if you want to check that out. Like I said, they've always got such great deals and things you can get for free. And in addition to the free things, I have a code where you can get like $10 off your first order. So check that out. These are Jacob's scrapbooks that I've kept over the years from his police work, and it's kind of out of the camera thing, so I had to cut out part of the video, but I just had to adjust that top shelf down a little bit so that they could fit on there. I try to keep holiday decorations in a plastic tote, but I just don't have one for St. Patrick's Day things, so I need to get one. But for now, it's just going in this cardboard box. All of these little things, you'll see me go and get a little gray basket that I got from the Dollar Tree, and that's what I use to keep things that need to go into other rooms. So I will just set that, I usually set that on the stairs, and Blake knows that he has to pick all of those things for his. And so that's what we just do to transport things from one room to another, and then they all get back put in the kitchen. I do sometimes keep these plastic tablecloths and reuse them, but this one had gotten several holes in it, different things, so I just rolled it up so all the crumbs stayed on it, threw it away. Blake was hollering at me here, so I'm just standing there chatting with him for a minute, and he ends up coming down. So in the video last week that didn't get posted, I ended up trying out a new broom. It's like a dust mop kind of broom, and it was supposed to be good for dog hair, but oh my gosh, it was a mess. I got it at Dollar General, and it was just really, really bad. So sorry you didn't get to see that, but I really need something. Oh my gosh, I try to sweep a few times during the week, but the dog hair is always crazy, and it seems to be worse on the hardwood floor. Like on the carpet, it kind of stays, and I can just vacuum it up real quickly, but the hardwood, it just flies everywhere. So if you guys have dogs, especially German Shepherds, because they shed like crazy, leave me a comment below on what your favorite broom and vacuums and stuff are, because I'm definitely in the market for one. I'm using one of the refillable Swiffer type mops here, and it's the red one from Walmart. I don't remember the brand, but anyway, I had it just a couple months, and it stopped squirting. It almost feels like there's an air bubble or something. It'll squirt, and then you have to wait, and then it'll squirt again. But it's just been a pain, so I need a new one, and that was one of the reasons why I checked out the one from Dollar General last week, but it didn't really work really well. Here, Blake was asking me to if he can do it. He loves to help out with things like that, so absolutely, if he's gonna ask, I'm gonna let him. It may not be done perfectly, and that's okay. A little bit is better than nothing, and I am a firm believer we just let our kids help so that they learn how to do it. I'm just taking out all the cardboard to the recycling bin, so it's out of the house. My Bluetooth speaker and phone started beeping saying low battery, so Blake's concerned trying to figure out how to fix it. Now it is time to work on that table. I was actually picking up a few things while Blake was mopping in the living room, so I'm just finishing up here. He's got a couple of his laser guns out, so we're putting those back together, and he's going to take them to his room. Again, I'm grabbing just one of those little gray baskets, and I love having these. I just stack them up in the kitchen, and then as I need things to go to a different room, like these things here are just things that need to go back to the garage, so I'm just putting them in a little basket, and it makes it so easy not to make a million trips back and forth. That ball, oh my gosh, it is a soft stress ball. He got it at like one of the business expos. I know we have a million toys, and he plays with this like little soft stress ball, but he loves it, and so he's been playing with it the last like week and a half. My poor kitchen needed a lot of TLC. It still needs. I've been working on that bar area because you'll see that I don't get it completely cleaned off. But this is just my weekly cleaning up. This is not my deep cleaning. I try to get in and do some deep cleaning at least once a week. Sometimes it's each room gets it like once a month or whenever, we just put it in where we can find time. But this is just the weekly, just day-to-day, pick everything up, put it where it belongs. Nothing has to be scrubbed really deeply, and it's good enough just to reset the house. Also, if you see me throw some things down, the trash can is there just out of view. I'm not throwing things on the floor, I promise, although it looks kind of funny that it looks like I am. I do hand wash all of my stoneware, so I had a stoneware plate or a pan there, so I'm just washing that and just washing up the few things that didn't get put in the dishwasher, it wouldn't fit or whatever. Again, at this point, I'm not sure what to do with all this stuff on the bar area. We have all of those chips left over from having friends over, and I'm like, I don't know what to do with it. I did get in later this week and get a lot of those items cleared off, and we've been trying to eat those chips, had sandwiches a couple times for lunch. So just trying to get that used up. But yeah, it is still a mess, but I also know that I'm on a time limit. Like, I only have a certain amount of time because we have somewhere we have to be. So I'm trying to do this as quickly as we can, just reset the house before we go. So not everything is going to get done, and that's okay. Now I'm just going to quickly do the bathroom. Again, no deep cleaning, just wiping down things here. I do normally clean underneath all of the like shampoo bottles and things like that, but again, I'm on a time limit here. Like, we don't have long, so you know, some weeks you have longer than others, and that's okay. You just do what you can, and so we're just doing as much as we can in the time we have. Not everything has to get done every single week, so it's okay. I just focus on the things that do need done every single week. That door on the wall there is a laundry chute, so if you see me throw the towels and different things down there, that's what that is. I do normally leave the toilet scrubble to just dry with the, you know, with the lid down, but again, we're running out of time, so it's just quick clean. I was out of view of the camera, so I just edited it out, but I did assure you that I did wash my hands after that. I always leave the bathroom last to mop, and then I just throw the reusable mop thing down the laundry chute, and I just wash it. Okay, so quickly, that is it. That took me about an hour to get all of that done. I'm gonna switch out some laundry, and I still need to meal prep and meal plan and get my planner out and things like that. But such is life. Life is busy, and again, it is Saturday, so we are getting ready to go to a political event that we need to go to here in town. So it's just one of those things. So I'm just so glad that I get to leave the house all clean. I'll come home from it to a nice clean house, and again, it's not perfect. There's things that still need to be done. That island kind of bar area is still a hot mess, and I need to declutter it, but you know what? It's better than it was, and it's good for right now, and hopefully within the next week or so, I'll be able to like really clean that. But again, you know what? It's better than it was, and I'll take it. We just take small wins, and we just keep going forward, right? Because we're just real family, real life, right? So when I get back from the event that we're going to go to, I will get my planner out and make sure I have everything, all of the things that we're all going to a million different directions today, all planned out and ready to go, and get the meals, things, anything I need to get out of the freezer, I'll try to get that up and bring it into the freezer upstairs. And yeah, that's what I do, just to reset my week, get ready for the next week. And it just, because I know things get so busy throughout the week, that if I can do these things now, it just makes my week go so much faster. And yes, by the end of the week, it may look all chaotic again, but we'll do it right over again, right? So anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys. Be sure to hit like and subscribe to my channel for more of these. Again, I'm going to be doing some budget videos, hopefully, if you guys want those, and some crafts, lots and lots of crafts coming up. I have so many ideas to share with you guys. But until then, thanks for watching, guys. See you later.